It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm Bob Rechtenwald. This is Scooter. Whoop whoop. Scott Callies.
Well,
deep subject.
how are you this morning?
Perplexed.
Perplexed. There you go. There's a word.
The big threat of all this heavy rain, and we're going to get inches and inches of rain.
Yeah.
And where's the rain? And my weather thing says we're going to get like 1/10 of an inch this morning.
How about this evening? I mean, are you talking about all day today?
Like all day is what it
Yeah.
says. I just looked. It
Okay.
says 1/10 of an inch.
I know it backed off. We were talking to Mitch and stuff that, initially earlier they were calling all these storms and a lot of games were changing to Thursday. And so I know Lake Hamilton called them and they talked about it and decided to change till Thursday too. And then the weather started dropping off. Mm-hmm. And so they called and said, hey, can we change back? And it's like, no, I had my refs make changes. They had to cancel certain games. They had to do this and that. So we're just it is what it is at this point.
Yeah,
we're playing it on Thursday.
You've already changed the direction of the boat. You can't turn it around again.
Yeah. But I know that it's one thing that, they were looking at, but there was no way to go back. They'd already made so many changes to make it happen.
Now, Northwest Arkansas and all those schools over there are probably going to get hit pretty good today. But as normal, when it gets over toward our direction, it looks like it's going to skate around us again. We're going to get some.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're going to get the influx of what they thought. At least I hope not. I got a lot of stuff to do this weekend.
I don't know. I was looking at it, and it looks like we got rain for a while, though. I mean, it may not be heavy, but for a number of days.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Today, tomorrow, and Sunday, maybe.
I'm going to bring this up since you're here. Yeah, so you got chances of rain. I mean, it's not high, but there is chances of rain all the way through to next Tuesday.
Yeah, well, How was the night with the gnome? Forget all this weather stuff. Let's talk about the gnome. Yeah, important stuff.
The important stuff. It's been great. I didn't get to see her last night. She was in bed by the time we got home, or I got home and you got home. But she's a trip. He's a lot of fun. I enjoy having her.
Yeah, it's a good.
And she's got such a personality, and now she's got to the point where she can figure stuff out. What she wants, what she doesn't want. Amanda says she loves those White Castle burgers.
Little sliders.
So Amanda cooked some up, and she ate one, and then I guess got to the second one. It's too much bread, so she took the top off, just ate the meat and the bun. And I'm like, okay, whatever makes you happy.
Just the meat with no bun.
No, she ate the bottom bun. It was just too much having the top.
Oh, too much top.
Yeah.
You have to open your mouth too wide.
I guess. I don't know. But she's a trip.
Life and times with the gnome.
There you go.
Well, anything else exciting going on?
Late night. Big game.
Yeah, we'll talk about the ball game when their coaches get here. But it was a long day for me yesterday. Yeah.
I hear you.
I surprisingly got back in time for the full game. That shocked me.
Yep.
Was not expecting to be there for the full game. I thought maybe halftime. But
yeah, I thought it'd be first, second quarter maybe. Yeah, you'd be able to swing in there. But
worked out all right.
There you go.
However, it's time to get the party started.
All right. Rock and roll.
It's time for the morning prayer, brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks, 870-508-1771. Greg Wood and staff have been serving Baxter, Marion County since 1979. They'll be glad to serve you as well. If you don't know what hospice care is or what they can do for your family, just pick up your phone, give them a call, ask the questions you need answered. They'll be glad to answer them for you. Hospice of the Ozarks, 870-508-1771. Now the morning prayer. Lord, we just thank you for this safety of the evening yesterday, Lord. We just thank you that we had no injured players in the game last night. Lord, we just continue to pray that you will look over us as a nation, lead, guide, and direct us, and keep us safe. Lord, we just pray for our government, our federal, our state, our county, and our city governments all across the nation. Lord, we just pray for our politicians that are in office. Lord, we just pray that you will continue to open their eyes and let them understand they're there to serve the will of the people and not the will of their own pocketbooks. Lord, we just pray that you will continue to be with us and our student athletes and all those going to extracurricular activities. Give them safe travels to and from. And Lord, we just thank you for all you do for us in our lives. And it's in Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
The morning prayer brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks, 870-508-1771. We'll be back after a quick word from Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z Team of Century 21 LeMac Realty.
Hi, I'm Bob Zdora, the Z Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 LeMac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Time for lake levels, dam reports, and all the weather updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z Team of Century 21 LeMac Realty. 870-405-0793 is their number. Retiredarkansas.net is their website. If you go there, click on live views. Do we have good or fog? We have good.
We got
pretty
clear,
cool
but it's
looking
dark.
good. It is dark.
It is dark. I even checked to make sure. I'm going to reset the camera, the screen here, and I was like, nope. And then I was kind of glancing outside. I was like, yeah, it is dark outside.
It's a Halloween night. It's cool. It's brisk. It's clear. This is Cotter, Arkansas.
Red sky in the morning, sailor take warning.
I don't see no red.
Red up there in the right, with the sun's coming out.
Oh my gosh.
There you
A
go.
little tint of red, and he's gone into poet mode.
Hey, here's a good shot too. It just clicked on.
Where's the red? Oh. Lighter over there. What you're looking at is the beautiful White River that separates Marion County, Arkansas from Baxter County, Arkansas. When it lightens up just a little bit, just like that, you'll be able to see the city of Cotter, the city park, the baseball field, the Contractors Trust to your far right. The railroad depot is over there as well. Way off in the distance to the right is the city of Mountain Home. In front of that, it would be the city of Gassville. The Witch's Hat Water Tower is at about 1 o'clock. And you can also see the state of Missouri way off in the distance, straight ahead. And over to your left, to the far left, would be the city of Bull Shoals. Rainbow Bridge, still a little bit dark to see it, but where you see those 4 lights there in a row, that is the Rainbow Bridge. Big Spring Park is at the foot of that as well. The beautiful Ozarks, the beautiful White River. If you'd like to see what's available for sale in this area, just go to retiredarkansas.net, click on MLS listings, find something that tickles your fancy and gathers your interest, and then pick up your phone, give Bob and Linda Zdora a call at 870-405-0793. Currently in temperatures, it looks like Mountain Home is 52, Harrison is 53, Batesville is 51, Yellville and Marshall are both at 52, Salem and Mountain View are both at 50, Calcorock at 46, West Plains, Missouri 47, Springfield, Missouri 57, Poplar Bluff, Missouri 44, and St. Louis, Missouri is 47. Looks pretty good out there.
Mm-hmm.
Surprised we're not seeing more boats this morning.
They were lined up at the gas station, so they're going. It's a little dark, to be honest.
A little dark yet? Go ahead and take a look at the radar. As you can see on the radar, some heavy rains coming through northwest Arkansas all the way down through Dallas, Texas, up into Oklahoma, into Kansas, and up into Missouri around Springfield. It's going to miss and dive and shuck and jive all around us today. We're going to get some rain, just don't know how much. And as you can see right now, that, like I said, the heavy rain from Bentonville all the way down to Hot Springs as it starts to dodge Baxter County.
Yeah, breaking up right beforehand, it looks like.
So you go over the lakes, it'll break lots.
Seems it always breaks up. Looks like something's going to happen in this area around noon, from noon to 2, and then we'll see what happens this afternoon. But yeah, crazy. Well, we got a flash flood watch there going through Oklahoma and Texas. Nothing in Arkansas, Mississippi, Louisiana. And this dark stuff here means it's freezing up there, Scooter. That's a good place for that. Good place for that.
Yeah, it is a great place for that.
Yep. Governor Pritzker, he can deal with that freezing. He doesn't deal with anything else. Let him deal with that. Let's see. 7-day forecast. Looks like the high today is going to be 65. Mostly cloudy, then a chance of showers. Chance of showers tonight at 50% with a low of 51. High tomorrow 65. Showers likely. Showers likely tomorrow night with a low of 52. High 61 on Saturday. Showers likely. Chance of showers Sunday night. Low of 51. And then high of 63 on Monday with a slight chance of rain. And then Monday night, low of 50. And then chance of showers on Tuesday. Chance of showers on Wednesday. And then sunny on Thursday.
There you go. Thursday.
Lake levels and dam reports. Lake Norfolk 550.99, which is 1.01. Below full pool of 552.
They did not update.
They did not update.
I did want to, and you notice I brought up the other lines on the screen because we have not been this low in many years on Norfolk. And from what I was told, they're going to bring it down probably another 10 feet because they're going to work on something on the dam.
So this line where my little marker is 2023.
That the red line is 2023. Yep.
No, not the red line.
Or yeah, that.
This line up here is 2020.
Yes. And you can turn them off and show just one line if you want.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out where we're
the blue.
Where we're super low. I mean, we're not super low. We're this line.
No, we're the graph itself. If you turn off the other lines, you'll see.
Yeah, right. We're this right here. That's 25.
Right here is where we're at.
Okay.
Right down.
So
at the
we
end of that.
were at peak. What I was getting at is we were peak depth.
Yes, and then earlier.
Yeah, earlier this year, back in May and June and July. And now they've got us down. Like you say, it's down pretty good. 551.26. But that's yesterday's reading, and it's even down even lower at 550.99. Yeah, because they're doing some pretty intensive work at the dam. So, cool. And let's see what Bull Shoals is. 556.23, which is 2.77 below full pool of 659. And yeah, it's cool. Those graphs are really neat. If you don't know where to go get those, you can go to, on this particular one, bullshoals.uslakes.info/level/ if you're a computer person, you like to check that kind of stuff out.
I just thought I'd point that out.
Yep. No generation update at Bull Shoals either. So the last report we had, they were running 1 at Norfolk and 4 at Bull Shoals. So lake levels, dam reports, all the updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z Team. Century 21 LeMac Realty. 870-405-0793 is their number. Retiredarkansas.net is their website. These are realtors you can recommend to your friends. They're busy, but never too busy to help you. Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z Team. We'll be right back.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 Series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for community news and happenings brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. 870-425-3434, Highway 62 Southwest at Buford Road. There are all kinds of equipment out there: skid steers, mini X, backhoes, front end loaders, brake bed trailers, hay, baling equipment, tractors, big ones, little ones, medium ones, zero-turn lawnmowers.
Probably spend the whole show just naming stuff.
Yeah, you name it, they got it. If you got something broke, let them help you get it fixed. If you just need the part because you're mechanically inclined and can do it yourself, they've got parts out there as well. Let's see what's going on in the area. Today is the Military Service Sisters Luncheon at Colton's at 12 o'clock noon. The Hill and Hollers Quilters Guild and the Country Quilters Guild present Autumn in the Ozarks Quilt Show 2025, October the 24th from 9 to 5, and Saturday, October 25th from 9 to 4 at the Educational Building at Baxter County Fairgrounds at 1507 Fairgrounds Drive. More than 300 quilts, vendors, country store, games for all ages. For more information, go to HellenHollersQuilters.com and check that out as well. Lessons on Overcoming by Mike Webb of Jonesboro, October 24th through the 26th at the Highway 5 South Church of Christ at 2950 Highway 5 South. The first meeting is tonight at 7, and it will wrap up at 2 o'clock on Sunday. For more information, call 870-321-5746. The gun show will be the first weekend in November, the 1st and the 2nd, from 9 to 5 on Saturday, 9 to 4 on Sunday. It's $5. That admission fee is good for both days. It will be held at American Legion Post 52 at 717 Market Street. Here in Mountain Home, it's a buy and sell show only, meaning paid vendors may bring their weapons for sale into the building. No loaded weapons allowed on the premises, and all vendor weapons must be zip tied. There'll be 50-50 drawings, and there'll be some food and drink available, and winners must be present to win. Twin Lakes Playhouse. Next production will be Nonsense. It's a musical comedy. It'll run from November 7th through the 23rd. Tickets are $20. For more information, call 870-424-0444. Lakeway Fire and Rescue will be having a chili cook-off and dessert auction at Lakeway Fire Station, 12 miles north of Yellville on Highway 14. It'll be Saturday, November the 8th from 4 to 7. Adults are $8. Children 5 through 12 are 4. 4 and under are free. Includes chili or stew, cornbread, dessert, and a beverage. Chili competitors and dessert auction items are welcome and much appreciated. The granddaddy of them all is the Lions Club annual auction, which will be televised here on XL7-TV. And you can go to bid. And that'll be November the 10th through the 13th from 6 to 10 each evening. You can bid at lionsclubauction.com or by calling 870-425-2266. And we'll have all that live right here on XL7 TV each evening. There we go. That's Community News and Happenings brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. We'll be back just a bit.
Your senior health care specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Hospice of the Ozarks, our purpose is you, not just your illness. We offer a compassionate plan of care that respects your dignity and honors your wishes with countless services and groundbreaking programs. We are committed to improving the quality of life for both you and your family. We provide care and support in the comfort of wherever you call home, but we also have the area's only hospice house when needed. As the only local not-for-profit hospice, we will never turn away a patient regardless of their ability to pay. Learn more at hospiceoftheozarks.org.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 LeMac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
When you're
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora.
Yes, sir.
How's Mr. Z?
Good.
Good?
Look, a little pumpkin sitting here. I didn't realize that was going to be quite that orange with this backdrop.
I'm just kind of wondering about that, Z.
It is Halloween.
It is. It's fall.
Welcome to This Week in Real Estate with Jack O'Lantern.
Oh, very good. That's good.
Real estate market is slower than what you would like.
Yeah. I mean,
But things are still moving.
Things are still moving. Yeah, I mean, the market hasn't died. It's a little slower, and part of it's going to be this time of year. Mm-hmm. You know, coming into the holidays, coming into Thanksgiving, coming into Christmas, people aren't real crazy about moving then. Mm-hmm. You know, they don't want to move unless they really, really have to. So some of this is just kind of clean up from the end of summer there, and it was a tough summer between the rain and then the heat. You know, we didn't have. I bet if I checked with Danny that the tourist numbers were probably down some.
Probably
And,
so.
I could see, just judging from the campground down White River campgrounds down below us, and I kind of use that as a gauge of how many people are in. And their numbers were down. You could see it. The numbers of boats, the numbers of guys standing in the water, trout fishing and things. So it was hot where they were at, and it was like, well, if it's just as hot down there, or over there, or up there, wherever direction they're coming from, why bother? So, but the real estate market's moving. People are still calling. People are looking for things. It's kind of funny. People, you get a lot of dreamers, and then they got a call from a woman, and she wanted to see. They're coming down, and I want to see all of your lake houses.
Sure you are.
Yeah, well, it's not quite the way we do things. What is it you're looking for? And she got her kind of, okay, well, I got to have this many bedrooms, this many baths. I'm looking for this as a special feature. That is a special feature, and that's great. And how much do you want to spend? And she said, like, $350,000, $400,000. Linda says,
Make a nice down payment.
well, yeah, where did you get that you could get all of this for that? I said to Linda when we were talking about it, I says, there isn't a city in this country that you could buy a nice lake house that's, all new and with all the things that she wanted for that kind of money. Why would you think you could do it here?
Because it's
You
Arkansas.
can't. Yeah, well, we get that too. Well, it's Arkansas. Wait a minute. That may have
not a
been
third
maybe
world country.
old. Right. Exactly. So it's kind of an interesting dynamic when the perception that people have that well, I'm just going to go down and steal stuff from them. Yeah, no, you're not. You're not. Do yourself a favor. So Linda talked to her through the whole process, and started sending her at different price points the houses that that met her criteria. And so she's up to like $750 now, probably more to get all the things she wants. And then, but that's what shopping is for homes. You give a little, you take a little, you got to work out what's best for you. What is it that I really need? That's where we are with it. And all realtors are with that. And we tell her, it's not like you can call 5 other realtors and they've got houses that they're hiding in their back pocket. That's what's on the market right now. And we've been pretty good. Our realtors here have been pretty good with getting the listings out there as fast as they come in, with the pocket listings and those kind of things. The clear cooperation from NAR, kind of stopped that. And once you start to advertise, it's got to be in MLS within a day, and that's a good thing. It's good for the sellers. I mean, the idea that the realtors, if they hold those listings in house, well, we'll sell it. But you're not getting the competition that you get when all the realtors sell it, and it's the part of Redfin buying Century 21 and all the other companies that they bought. He's a big proponent of that the companies, which really goes back to the old days, the companies held all the listings. And so you would have to call from company to company to see what was available. That's not a good way to sell your house.
You want everybody to know. I tell people when we go in there for listing appointments, I tell them, I want you to go into church on Sunday. I want you to go to bingo. I want you to go to the Elks or the Moose or wherever it is you go. And you tell everybody in there that your house is for sale. Because they may not be interested in it, but they may have a cousin, an aunt, a guy that they talked to 2 days ago who did some work for him that was, you never know who it is that's looking for your house. And they're not a good idea to keep it secret. You know, if the idea is to sell the home, you want to get out there and get it sold, and that's the way to do it. You can help do it as well. I mean, we advertise, we're all over the place. We have people calling, and the homes go, like, I don't know, it's like 400 listings or something. They are places that can be found. That's a big deal. But word of mouth is still a good thing.
When did it become normal practice for a home to be listed and then just take offers and wait?
Well, COVID did that, Bob. That was really the thing. Prior to COVID, you know, you'd get multiple offers, but not very many would you take a backup on, because there was enough houses out there, and then we're back to that now for the most part, that you know, that one's under contract. Okay, well, I'll keep looking, because some people generally don't want to be second, waiting and hoping that deal fails so that they can get the house. That's generally, we don't want to show houses that are. They changed the listing criteria on the MLS. It used to be active pending, and it would be active contingent, excuse me. And those homes meant either that they were waiting for financing, they were waiting for the inspection to get done. It was contingent upon something else, there was some act in furtherance going to occur to sell for the house to go under contract and move to closing. People didn't want to see those houses, because if they'd find something that they like, inevitably they would. They'd walk in the house and go, "Oh my God, this is the one. This is it. But there's an offer on it already, and that I'll offer them more money. No, you can't do that. It's not the way it works. That's a legally binding contract, and they're going to either fulfill that, or it's going to blow up for whatever reason, and then you would be able to make your offer."
Is it customary for a realtor to say, okay, I've listed this house today, I've showed it 10 or 12 times, the next day, get 5 offers on it, take all 5 offers to the seller? How does that work?
Yeah, generally that's what we would do. We would take all the offers there, and Linda had like a spreadsheet made out with the offer prices, what type of offer it was, whether it was cash or it was a VA loan, a standard mortgage, however they were going to finance it, when they wanted to close, whether or not they had any earnest money down, things that affected the seller, you know, that they'll give you 10 days after closing to get out. You know, they want to take possession right away because their house is sold and they need to get into someplace. There's different things that come up, and every deal's unique. So I think the most we ever had was like 4 offers on one that we went in with, took them. And sometimes you get them all, and you just call the agent and say, okay, give us your highest best, and you know, we'll go from there. Every seller is different. You know, I don't care about all that. Just give me how much can I get for it? Okay, then you'd call them back and say, what's the best offer you got? You know, how high can your people go? And go from there. And then you would have, then when you present them, they'd be like, well, I want 10 days up. Well, that's what we were doing. That's what we were trying to set this up so you could make better choices that affect you. You know, it's not Bob and Linda aren't buying the house. Bob and Linda are trying to help you make good informed decisions, and that's always what it's been.
Interest rates, if you talk to Chris, where do they
they're down in the mid 6s. If you can come up with some by a point, you can be down in the 5s. That's the lowest we've been in 3 years since it started, you know, so they're down quite a bit. There's a lot of refinancing going on. There's, I was talking to we had an event for our sponsors for the Realtors here in North Central Board. And yesterday, there's the number of homes that were bought for cash here over the past couple of years. And that's not somebody coming in with a bag full of money, but they sold their house, they put it in the bank, they found their house here, and they paid it off. Just wire transfer stuff. But those are cash deals because they're not getting a mortgage. So generally, they're not getting an appraisal. Always, always, always. I don't care who your agent is or anything else. Always get the home inspected. Always. There was a while there when there were multiple offers like that people were waiving inspections. You never know how that's going to go. That's not always money. Well, it's always money well spent to get it inspected. We've been working on our sellers to get the home inspected before we hit the market, so we know. So there's no surprises. That's the big thing. You don't want to, because I say it all the time, crawl in a crawl space, get up in the attic, that type of stuff. Nobody does. So you want to get all the little electrical jiggles that you don't think anything about that are going to fail. We don't want to deal with those. So we want to get those done ahead of time, so we're successful. Once we take an offer, we can go forward and not have to worry about it. That's really the biggest thing, because sellers don't know, and then all of a sudden they get this big repair list, and the buyers have got to understand too that you're not buying a new house. It's a used house that you're buying. There's going to be a certain amount of wear and tear. There's going to be a certain amount of things that are going to be outdated. The fact that it's old, but it works, well, it works. The life expectancy may be 10 years, and it's 20 years, and it's still running like a champ. No reason to replace it. It works.
True.
So just all part of the stuff that we do. So, but give us a call. If you have questions, call and find out, and we can walk you through all that.
Let's take a look at your numbers.
This week in real estate, there were 47 new listings came on the market, 2 commercial properties, 11 parcels of land, 34 homes came on the market. It's a lot. They range in price from $59,000 to $704,000. 27 properties sold, 10 parcels of land sold, 17 homes sold. They range in price from $418,000 to $13,000. Average sale price this week was $201,000 with 161 days on market. There was stuff that was sitting around for a while there. 14 properties expired. There were 30 residential price changes. Currently, there are 541 homes listed on the MLS. It's a lot. 211 of those are in Mountain Home. Year to date for 2025, there's been 935 homes have sold. The average sale price is $251,000 with 94 days on market. Last year, there had been 950 homes sold. The average sale price last year was $242 with 90 days on market. In 2022, there were 1,002 homes sold. In 2021, there was 1,076. In 2020, there was 1,012. So you can see that we're in this post-COVID era. We're just not selling them like we were. It's not that big of a number, but it is different than it was then. It's not as nutty as it was. We're a little more back to regular real estate.
Regular business.
Regular business, yes, indeed.
How do they get you?
You want to call my honey. She's at 870-405-0793. Check out the website, retiredtoarkansas.net. We have an IDX on there that we pay for, so you can see all the listings from every company that's in our MLS is on there. But give her a call, answer questions, help you make good decisions. That's what we want to do. 870-405-0793.
What's the next community event the Z Team will be attending?
Century 21 has the trick or treat at next Friday night. I think we're like from 5 until 8 or so, 8 or 9, till it gets, it'll slow down.
Which office?
Main office. And now Jewel bought the lot behind us, so you can drive through and park. There'll be additional parking there. It was something that we had some issues with some years. I mean, we put a lot of people through those doors for,
Oh, I bet.
So, because it's nice, it's safe, it's not real spooky. It's not, it's fun. It's for the kids, and we see old clients and stuff like that. It's
There
good.
you go.
It's good.
This has been This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back just a little bit.
Out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's Friday, and that means we're talking Bomber football with Coach Crow and Coach Airy. How about them Bombers?
Bombers are alive and well. That was a good one last night.
It was a good one last night. Absolutely.
Are you in a good mood this week?
Oh, I get to be in a good mood for 2 days. Friday,
well, I got a
Saturday.
ton of complaints about your attitude last week. The ratings were probably terrible for the show because you were all grumpy. My dad was like, "What is wrong with him?"
Man, when it's Friday, I can't get excited about anything.
Let's be happy today.
Focused and on edge and all that stuff.
You're good today, right?
I'm good today, buddy. I'll even take you out for 7 brew if you want.
Wow, man. Okay.
What a deal. Don't get that offer.
No, you don't. You don't.
Bombers came out strong last night against the Lake Hamilton Wolves. Didn't take a break. That 9:31 left on the clock. Barrett Miller runs one in for a score. Coach Ackland was on his game last night.
Yeah, we was needing to put together a first quarter. We've been kind of stagnant, so it was good to get the ball rolling. And obviously, if we get the ball rolling in the first quarter, we get that clock rolling in the second half, and that's what I like.
Yes,
get those guys out of the game. Let's stay healthy.
7 first downs in the first quarter, and 2 scores.
Yeah,
right off the bat.
Take it every day, every Friday.
We need that because like you said, we've been kind of slow coming off the bus or coming out of the field house in first quarters.
Yes. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Lined up to punt twice last night. actually only punted once, and he had one fake. Was that a Brantley Phillips I see something, or was that a called fake punt?
Yeah, that was the first punt of the night, and that was going to be our fake punt of the week. And I didn't call it, but Brantley saw it, and he just took off.
Made it happen.
And it was, he made that happen, and obviously it's the right call. I saw the guy go with the motion, and I said, "Oh crap! I wish I would have called fake punt." And then Brantley took off, but it was kind of, he was checking it out. He knew, so hey, he made a good call on that.
That's some good heads-up football on his part for sure. Second quarter, we only had 2 first downs in the second quarter, and that's when we did actually have to punt the ball away. First half of the ball game, we ran 27 plays.
Yeah, I think we run 2 in the second half, so we got 29 plays on the night.
And we only ran 2 plays the whole second half.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's the first time.
Oh, that's right, because when they did kick it, we returned it for a touchdown.
That may be the first time that's ever happened.
I think you're right.
That's less plays than you get in a junior high game. No joke, seriously, wow.
So in the first quarter, we had a touchdown by Miller, had a touchdown by Phillips. We had 2 touchdowns in the second quarter by Miller, 1 by Phillips in the third quarter, and then, like Coach Crow mentioned, we ran that one back in the fourth quarter from Connor Schultz. Talk about that play if you can.
You work on your specials, but you don't get a whole lot of time to work on your specials. And Coach Aldridge does our kickoff return, and really that's the third one we've returned this year. And it just popped. He had to break a tackle to make it happen. This dude bounced off his legs. That's where the weight room takes over. But he only had to break 1 tackle. Kids executed real well. And like I said, we don't get to work on it much, but Connor, that's his second one this year. One got called back, and I can't remember which game it was, but he had one called back. But hey, he does a good job. He needs the ball in his hands. He's a good football player.
We got a kid in 9th grade, Trey Usabo. You don't see him a lot right now. He is Connor Schultz. I'm telling you, we call him that every day. That's exactly who he is. They are a spitting image of each other. Same 9th grade.
Looking forward
Skill
to that
set,
coming up.
yes. He doesn't know it yet, but that's who he is. There's no doubt.
Connor's worked hard, and wish he got to carry the ball more. If we didn't have Barrett Miller, he would for sure. Barrett's a good one.
How many yards did Barrett end up with last night? Do you know?
Roughly, I think it was 193, right at 200. That's what somebody had said.
Let me look and see what we've got here.
I think he had 200 called back.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
And when you've got Miller in the backfield, it's kind of hard to do anything else. Trying to see what
it doesn't hurt the situation, that's for sure.
No, sometimes you got to go with your highest percentages, and he's your highest percentage of moving the football right now.
Mm-hmm.
So at halftime, Barrett Miller had 116 carries, 195 yards, and 3 touchdowns. At half.
It's a good half.
Of course, we didn't get the ball a whole lot the second half, so
I don't even know if he got the ball the second half of those 2 plays.
Yeah, didn't carry on very much from there.
No, because Brantley popped the one.
In comparison to the Bombers, the plays they ran, 29 for the whole game. Lake Hamilton had 57, and they scored once. Your defensive line, goal line stance, they held them up.
That was fun.
Yeah, that's a culture deal. That's a program culture deal. We're not giving in, and that's what that is. I mean, because you got to really bow up down there. I mean, you do. You got to bow up.
And that's one of the things that we talked about is, man, it ain't no big deal for you guys to give up points. You go out there and just freaking play.
Mm-hmm.
And that last night was a statement saying they're not getting in.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole different mindset going on right now. So you're exactly right.
That's where 7-on-7 is so horrible, because it teaches you it's okay to give up 40 points.
Yeah.
I mean, it just does. It's not real football, and those kids don't that was the defense making a massive statement about what they're all about.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was awesome to watch.
And very good. The defensive backs didn't allow many passes at all. It was just defensively a very good game. Offensively, with the exception of some crazy penalties. Penalties were there, but they weren't near as many as what we've had in the past.
Yeah, I thought there was a bunch of no calls that didn't go our way. It was a weird game. It was a weird game. I'm going to stop right there.
You may get fined, man. You may get fined.
Yeah. Gotta be careful with
that. Was
Bombers came out on top of that one. Big, like Coach Crow said, big statement around the 6A. Bombers aren't playing anymore. They're here. It's just not the homecoming queen that we used to be.
Yeah.
It's time for a quick break. We'll be back in just a bit.
Sleep Mart is introducing a new way to shop for a great night's sleep. Your Comfort Mattresses comes in 5 unique comfort levels, from firm to soft, with cooling options to match your perfect sleep temperature. And no matter your price range, we'll help you find the perfect fit. Get deep, restorative sleep exclusively at Sleep Mart.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville, voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day, or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday, 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home. Discover comfort and style at Sleep Mart. From reclining sofas and love seats to manual and power recliners, sleep and lift chairs, we've got it all. Choose from a variety of styles, colors, and fabrics. All made with pride in the USA. Come to Sleep Mart today, where comfort meets savings.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Coach Steve Airy, Coach Greg Crow with me. We're talking Bomber football. Coach Crow, you had a week off.
We did.
How'd that go for your players?
We were light on Monday, and then we spent Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday game prepping for Batesville in 2 weeks. So we put the pads on Wednesday and Thursday morning. We basically made our Mondays, Tuesdays, and we did that. And so we basically spent the whole week getting ready for Batesville and spent a lot of defensive focus this week. So we were light with the 8th graders from a contact standpoint because, their numbers aren't quite as big. But we'll get coaches are at the office right now getting next week's stuff together, and then we'll put in game plan and stuff this afternoon for next week, and then get going again Monday. So it was a good week. I thought our kids did a really good job knowing they didn't have a game, paying attention and listening. It's kind of weird when you don't have that, but I have a game to hold in front of them, but they did a good job with it.
Their mindset is still football?
Oh, yeah. if we had played last night, if we played Batesville with our preparation, I would have felt good about it. So that ought to tell you kind of where we were at with it. So.
But before we get to Batesville, we got to make a trip over to West Memphis.
Yes.
West Memphis.
Got to go over there next week, and like I said, we'll get going on them this afternoon. Last block right there. It's one of those football games we need to go play well and take care of business. You know, if we don't beat ourselves, we'll be okay.
How do they look?
They got a really good quarterback.
Are they as big as the other West Memphis team was?
No, they're not. Their numbers aren't near what the other one. You know, they're going to combine those teams next year in 9th grade.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they're going to combine them. So we're going to have to fill a date somewhere in there. So when they put them all together, I mean, who knows, you know. They're normally one of the teams is pretty good and one's down a little bit. They put them all together, it'll help them. There's no doubt. Athletes are not the problem. They're not the problem. That's for sure. But, I mean, their quarterback's probably the best athlete we've seen all year long if he gets out in space. So we can't let him get out there.
Coach Airy, with no game tonight, what happens with the Bombers?
We are going to lift weights, do a little bit of running, try to have some little, I don't know, we may get started on tape on Van Buren. I just kind of want to have kind of a little party or something today and just do something nice for them.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a grind, and they've done well, and I don't know. Hunter asked us, he's always planning something. He says, Coach, we got to have a pizza party, or we got to do this. Well, if he'd ride the freaking bus home, he'd have pizza every Friday. I'm tired of pizza.
Let's have something other than
pizza. Yeah.
Get them wings.
Yeah, I don't know how expensive they are. I guess
just order them. We're not getting them today. Order them. Put it on our tab. I don't know. Go with it.
Yeah, I got to have something. I need something fun for these guys today. So.
You know, like you said, they've worked hard. They've had some good outcomes. You're looking to go to Marion on Halloween night. Could be a little scary over there.
Oh, Van Buren.
Van Buren.
Yeah.
Yeah, Van Buren.
I didn't know if you was talking to me or him.
No, I'm sorry.
No.
Oh, yeah, we're going to Van Buren Friday night, and hey, they're what are they, 6-2?
Yeah.
It's a big game.
It's a big game. It should be a good game. Senior night. I hate playing seniors on senior night because a lot of times I know that's their last home game. They're emotional, and they usually play well on senior nights. Most seniors play well. I hope they only got a few. But they may have a bunch. I don't know.
Their matchup last night was against the Greenwood Bulldogs, and they lost that matchup 56-3. The only thing they were able to do is kick in a field goal. I don't know what kind of effect that will have on their attitude toward the Bombers.
Well,
they're going to want to revenge that loss for sure.
I think we're on a 3 and 4 seed type of deal in the playoff picture.
They're thinking home playoff game as far as that goes. I mean, thing with Van Buren, you know what you're going to get. You're fixing to get 0 man, and they're coming after you, you know, and you just got to beat it.
They look better on tape this year. I don't know. I think it's going to be a good game.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's like my favorite place to play. I think,
and it's a tough place to play.
I think that's a beautiful stadium.
Mm-hmm. It's big.
Yeah,
they've got a big stadium there.
If you've never been there, it's one you need to see.
They'll have a crowd like no other that will be there and be supportive and loud. It'll be a fun matchup. But what I meant by scary, because it's Halloween night.
Yeah. I hope that's the one thing we didn't do last year. I think it was I've been to schools where everybody wore their costumes to the games, you know, and that's fun. That's fun.
Yeah.
See everybody dressed up and bleachers all dressed up. It's cool.
I'm sure AAA's got some rule against that, though. What else happened around the conference? Did Russellville and Shiloh play?
Yeah, Shiloh played Siloam last night. I think it was 59-0. I heard on the radio coming over here today. I don't know about the Russellville Southside game. I think
that's tonight.
Yeah.
They're going to go ahead and play it tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The trip will be a normal long-distance trip for the Bombers. It's nothing new to them. travel's travel.
Travel's travel. Our kids should be used to it.
Yeah. We didn't get anybody banged up last night, did we?
Nope.
I know Hillstrom, I think, went down with a cramp, but that was about the only thing I saw. So.
Yeah. Ford kind of hurt his knee and limped off the field and got him a knee brace at halftime. He's got a little bit of a patella that kind of slides in and out on him. So he probably needs to be wearing that knee brace more often, but he missed a few plays, but he didn't miss much.
You know, I was watching Kanye last night. You're right. He's coming on.
Yeah, he is. Man, I'm just proud of our guys. I'm proud of our coaches. Everybody chips in at it, and it's just good. I mean, the coach's office is good.
That matters.
That matters.
When you wrap up a game like you did last night, pretty much for the Bomber offense, that game was over at the half. So you're able to rest some of your guys. Of course, Miller plays both ways. But you're able to get them off the field some and get them some downtime. It's gotta help out. Looking forward to what we've got next on our schedule.
Yeah, if nothing else, it's injury prevention. So it works for you for sure. It doesn't hurt you any. It definitely works for you.
But just staying healthy this time of year, staying healthy is a big deal. I mean, you just gotta. I mean, one guy can at this point in the year can derail things,
And with having a bye week in the 8th and 9th grade Bombers, Coach, you've got anybody that's still hurt and out? Everybody's
remain pretty healthy, which is good. So keep our fingers crossed on that deal.
Look forward to a good ball game Thursday night at West Memphis.
We're going to be ready to go. Our kids really would. I know Coach Hedden was wishing we'd played last week, and he talked to me about he's a little worried about offensive rhythm with the O-line. He didn't think inside drill was real good the other day, and so I may change my thinking a little bit what I'm thinking on Thursday, try to get them back going, playing fast. So I may tweak that a little bit, but I think our kids are ready to play. Like I said, I was pleased. With our week. I was.
Do you know what the start time is for Thursday?
It's supposed to be 5 o'clock is what I believe it to be. 8th grade game starts at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
And 9th grade game will be, of course, over there they tell you this, but it might be 5 minutes after the 8th grade game. Who knows? I've seen it all different directions. We'll have my good friend, the White Hat, will tell me it's his field and he's going to do whatever he wants to do. And, we've kicked it off literally 6 minutes after the 8th grade game before. It's unbelievable. So, I don't know. We'll play whatever hand we're dealt.
Okay, so anybody that has the master schedule that they go by, you might want to keep an eye out for announcement during the week because the master schedule says 5:30.
Okay.
But that also said 5:30 at Marion.
I'll bet you it's 5 o'clock. So we'll try to keep everybody up to date on that. But we didn't find out that Marion game changed until like 45 minutes before kickoff. So there you go.
Yeah.
We were out there. I was sitting with Coach Hedden, and I'm like, why are they out here warming up? And he's like, game time's 5:30. I'm like, I think we're going at 5. So we had to get our guys out there and get ready to roll.
Yeah. And as many parents as we travel for the junior high, we'd like to keep them up so they can leave early. Got to get.
So I just bet you it's 5 o'clock.
Yeah. Count on 5 o'clock, folks, because when you go to the east, you just never know.
No.
The sun comes up earlier over there.
I don't know. I don't know how it is, but it's always like that. Every week something changes, it seems like.
Yes.
They ought to have like Fridays, it's always a 7 o'clock game. They ought to just make it a state law. Hey, we're playing at 5:30.
Yeah. I don't understand why it's not like we need a conference rule. Like 8th grade game starts here, 9th grade game starts here, period.
Yeah.
And I'll cut into the pregame for you.
Well, everybody.
Pro show's what, a 27-minute? How many minutes is it?
It's 26.
26 minutes.
I need exactly 26 minutes. And that's a big deal for me. So.
And everybody else gets 10.
Yeah,
10 half times except for, or in between games of 10 or 15, but 20.
Well, I don't understand. What's the point of playing a football game if you can't warm up the same all the time?
Not 25.
You don't have to worry about your warm-up time in high school. Why the heck should I? You know, I mean, my kids need to be stretched out that way.
Guys, thanks for being here.
I just want to point that out. It cracks me up. It's called Crow Show.
You've been watching the morning show on XL7 TV. Tune in Thursday. We'll have the Crow Show right here on XL7 TV.